We go. Welcome to Blush Rank. That scare you?
Good.
My name is Matt, and today we will be ranking light beers. 6 of them. 6 of the best-selling light beers in the good old U.S. of A. This is not one for the kids. If you watch this as a family, you could probably still do that, you know. But kids, don't try this at home. Do it in the Walmart parking lot. Don't do that either. Don't drink in the Walmart parking lot. Dollar General parking lots, they're a little more cool about it, but not, I gotta stop. Welcome to Blush Rank. Yeah, I'm excited about this one. This has been a long time coming. People have asked for this one for a long time. And you may remember we've only done one other alcohol-centric Blush Rank, which was bourbon several years ago, and it went off the rails, as one would expect. I don't expect light beers to be a problem. I mean, it's just 6 of them, and I'm not gonna drink all of them, but even if I did, look at me, I'm a big boy. Okay, I'm a big old Southern boy who's had some drinks, and that won't faze me. So I don't expect this one. This one will stay on the tracks. As much as a Blush Rank usually stays on the tracks, which is doesn't happen usually. Yeah, I'm ready to do this thing. I don't have a favorite. I've kind of been looking forward to this one too because I'm not brand loyal to a light beer. I'm a craft beer girly. I like a good IPA. Used to be a big porters, a stout guy. Now I like a good IPA, double IPA. You know, them fruity, hazy things y'all make fun of? I like them. Give them to me, I'll drink them. Give them to Matt, he'll drink anything pretty much. But, if I'm somewhere and they've got all the beer on tap, bunch of domestics, I'm usually a Yingling guy, but that's not a light beer. So, but I do like them sometimes. If I'm thirsty and I don't want water, these are the next best thing to water. This is a light beer. Let's drink. What do I look for in a light beer? One of the times that I really want a light beer, I can think of really 2 things. One is I'm at the house on a Saturday working. I'm doing yard work, I'm working on some kind of project, I'm getting sweaty, and I'm probably getting angry. And you know what, let's take the edge off. And light beer, it will do it, because it'll keep you hydrated, because it's 99.9% water, I think. And yeah, it's just beer, and who doesn't like beer? Americans love it, Southern Americans love it even more, and maybe not, I don't know. They drink more at Midwest. Let me get this out here real quick. This episode of Blush Rank is sponsored by our friends at Mando. Now, I'm a big old sweaty guy all year round. So in order to stay fresh and smell clean, I need a deodorant that does more than just mask odors. I need to stop odor before it starts. And that is where Mando comes in. Mando is a high-performance, whole-body deodorant that you apply everywhere that you get stanky. I'm talking about pits, package, feet, literally anywhere head to toe. Mando was created by a doctor who witnessed firsthand how normal BO was being misdiagnosed and mistreated. Mando is clinically proven to control odor better than a shower or with soap alone. 12 hours after shower, the average male grundle odor is a 5 out of 10. But with Mando, it is a 0 out of 10. What I love about Mando is that it is skin safe because I have eczema and some things tend to irritate me, and it does not stain your clothes because I've lost some pretty great shirts to deodorant stains. And you can choose between 4 different scents: bourbon leather, clover woods, Mount Fiji, and Pro Sport. Also, there's unscented, but that's not a scent, that's a absence thereof. Mando starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, or spray deodorant, and 2 free products of your choice, like the mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. Luckily, I have a discount code just for you to help you get hooked on the best smelling body deodorant on the market. New customers will get $5 off their starter pack. That's over 40% off when you use the coupon code MMitchell. I can't wait for y'all to try out Mando. So click that link down in the description. Make sure to use my coupon code MMitchell and then try out your starter pack of Mando today. Yeah, so I'm looking for one that's, I want crispness, I want good flavor, because some light beers sometimes are just naturally not great. And they got like a kind of a weird funky taste to them. I want crispness. Crispness. And I think, how sippable is it after it's not so ice cold? Because you drinking light beer in situations that I'm in, I'm usually outside. It's a beach beer for me, or it's a working outside beer. And so those are not ice cold the whole time you're drinking it. So, room temp. I might come back to it. This is good. This will derail for sure. I can't wait. Can't wait to get this sucker demonetized. Competitor number 1. Whoa, look at that. We got an elevator in here now. Just Michelob Ultra. The official beer of guys who think that they're about to go pro in the PGA any Saturday now. I used to avoid Mich Ultras. And part of the reason is because, deep down I feel a little bit of hate at myself when I say Mich Ultra instead of Michelob Ultra. But that's because that's what people call it. This was like the official beer of I don't know, the kind of guys I want to hang around with wearing quarter zips. Golfing is their personality. They've been tossed out of a Buffalo Wild Wings before. That's the Mich Ultra crowd, and I've not been a big fan of it, and so I intentionally stayed away from this beer throughout most of my 20s because I just did not like those guys. Then I started drinking and we're like, oh, this is actually this is a solid light beer. This has been my go-to if I'm at some places I'm really hot. I feel like this is usually goes down pretty good. Here we go. Mich Ultra.
The superior light beer.
It's a 4.2%. Might be the lightest of the light beers today. Here we go. Yeah, it's a very like light hoppy front, and it's like a good mouthfeel. It's a lot of hops there in that first one, but it's very light and it's crisp, smooth, no bad flavor whatsoever. It's a solid anytime beer. It is what it is, you know? That being said, it is sweet, and so I don't think that I've never wanted to sit there and just try to chug a whole case of beer anyway, but like I can't imagine doing this. It's just got so much of a kind of a sweet hoppy flavor that I think I'd get sick of them after 9 of them probably. So, but I like this. I like that it's smooth, it is crisp, it's got a nice hoppy thing to it. My only downside to it is that if a light beer that I feel like it might be just a little on the sweeter side than I would like in a light beer. Competitor number 2. We've come a long way here. Coors Light. Oh, I already popped that baby. I was ready to drink this thing. Go tap the Rockies. Coors Light. Coors. This was my first light beer that I remember drinking in my 20s that I enjoyed responsibly. That's the key. Here we go. Coors Light, number 2. Yeah, that's so different. It's a watery front. And the back end is some hops, but they're a little more sharp. They're not more robust and sweet like the Mich Ultra. Damn, I sound like somebody that does this for a living, you know? But smart. Yeah, not the dumb guy that does it for a living. That's me. There's enough connoisseurs and people on the internet that know what they're talking about. I'm looking for that lane where you don't know what you're talking about. Because frankly, there's not enough people on the internet that are just saying nonsense. We need one more, and that's what I'm here for. But no, I feel like this is almost a reversal of Mich Ultra in a way. This is gonna be a wild ride for me. I really thought Mich Ultra would finish pretty well, but I'm drinking the Coors and I kind of like it better. This is way more sippable to me. And I'm trying to wonder why I ever really liked that. This is good. I like this a lot. And it's what they were trying to smuggle in Smokey and the Bandit. So you know it's good. Felt Smokey and Snowman were willing to risk their lives to bring this to Atlanta. Then you know it's good. I like it. Very, almost complete opposite of Mich Ultra. So I'm gonna say Coors Light. Sitting in first place. I don't know what's going to win today. Piggly Wiggly beer would be awesome. Pig Ultra, Porky's Pilsner, Pig Pilsner, Pigsner, Pig Light, Piggy Light, Pig Heavy, Pig in a Blanket. Go ahead and bring in contestant number 3. Boop. Oh, Natty Light. Oh, here she is. Look at her. This is beer. I'm actually kind of glad that they went back to these. When I see this can, picture relative at the family function getting out of hand. I think of Uncle JD's at it again. Here he goes. Supposed to bring mashed potatoes, but he brought a case of Natties. It's never been my beer. I don't think that they'll fare well today. Could be wrong. I don't know, we'll see. Natty Light, also made by Anheuser-Busch, same as Mich Ultra. Here we go. You know what's weird? Significantly less flavor than Mich Ultra and Coors. There's nothing bad about it. I don't know, for some reason I was thinking it had kind of like I just remember kind of an unpleasant taste with it. It really doesn't have much taste at all. This is the most watery of the light beers yet. I mean, I guess if you don't want a beer, but you medically have to have one, it's like this is a good example, it's like you took Coors Light and you drank it hot, you poured it in a glass of ice, and then at the end of it, that little bit of melted ice and Coors mixed together is Natty Light. It is neither beer nor water. It is wobber. Is it chuggable? Yeah, Natty Light is chuggable, which is I think what most people are. You just pounding these boys. Nobody is pouring Natty Light into a glass and taking their time with it. There's somebody probably out there is, and they're already typing it up. Well, as a matter of fact, Matt, I do. You would keep that to yourself. Do you a favor here. Don't tell anybody you do that. It's not great, but it's also not terrible. I would drink more of these if I had nothing else. But I think it's definitely in third place. And it's not ahead of these by any stretch of the imagination. And the only way I think that it might get leapfrogged and somebody will end up behind it is if it just has an offensive taste to it. Or it's not that smooth. I mean, that's smooth because it's water. I mean, it even looks like water around the rim. It doesn't even have the color of a beer. It's weird. Maybe it is water. Maybe I got scammed at Walmart. All right, go ahead and bring in competitor number 4. Oh, look at there, old Bud Light. Bud Light. What can be said about Bud Light? What was the occasion that I would get Bud Light? I'm at a concert and your only other option is White Claw. I am at somebody's house and your only other option is water. But I don't think that I ever go in the store and buy Bud Light. It just is there and I'll drink it. I've never thought of it as like a, let me grab that. we're gonna have some Bud Light tonight. I'm gonna have some Bud Light at the beach. That's not a thing for me. My first beer that I ever had was a Budweiser, the red one, and I was, I think, 4 years old. It's a rite of passage. It's like, you want to try some of this? And then you make a face. You're like, ugh, and you're like, I'll never drink beer again. Until you're like, 21. Then you'll try it, and you'll still probably not like it. Takes me back to my kindergarten days. Roll Tide. It attacked me. Let me try that again. Interesting. Hobby flavor is more subdued. It's stronger than Natty Light. Mick Ultra is extremely forward heavy, and then Coors is a little more on the back end. Bud Light is just a consistent across the board. Like, it is just the same, more mellow, hot vibe from start to finish. It's a little sweeter than I like, but it's not bad. And I can see why like this hits at a concert or like a sporting event. Like, getting a can like this, at a Braves game, paying $14 freaking for it. Good God. Hope you're happy, Braves. Hope you're happy. Hope you're buying really good players with it, because you ain't been so far. Yeah, I can see it has a place and it has a time. And it's trying to do all of those places and all of those times with this very non-offensive flavor. And they've kind of done. I don't hate it. I would like more. I like more hops than this. Even in a light beer, you can put a little bit more into it, I think. So it's fallen just a little bit short for me. Still not bad though, but I will say, given that it is I think it's a second place beer right now. Yeah, it's just not better than Coors. Oh, let's do this thing.
Let's do it.
Go ahead and bring in competitor number 5. The elevator moves sometimes. It's not a great placement for an elevator, but Busch Light! I feel like Busch Light has made a lot of moves in the last 5 years to try to be not on the same tier as Natty Light, because my whole life I have pretty much played it out like it's the same level beer as a Natty Light, as a Keystone Light. Like, it's on that tier for me, and I feel like Busch Light's been trying to make moves, trying to make their way up to the big pack up here with the Bud Lights and the Coors Lights. I just don't know if it's that kind of beer, if it's that kind of quality. I've had it before. It's been a while, and I know that I bought some and I didn't even drink all of them. They stayed in my fridge for like a year, and then I got rid of them. So I don't think that it's gonna be a winning beer. My only thing is it better than Natty Light, but I don't think that it beats Mick Ultra. Maybe. You probably will now. Here we go, Busch Light, also from obviously the Anheuser-Busch Company. That's where the Busch comes from. Here we go. Yeah, it's like the same level. It's actually, if anything, it's like a more watered down Bud Light. It's very, very similar to Bud Light. But it's also sweet, kind of like Mick Ultra. It's got more of a prolonged start to finish hop feel as Bud Light, but it's a kind of a sweeter hop like Mick Ultra. That's tough. I'll tell you, hold on. No, I think I like the flavor. The fact that this is just giving you more flavor, the watered down makes me mad that I even paid for this. At a certain point, if beer loses enough flavor, you shouldn't be able, legally, you should not be able to charge me for it anymore. I should be able to steal it without repercussions, is what I'm saying. Particularly to the gas station across the street. They called the police on me this morning. Huh? If it's a Busch Light or Natty Light, I should be able to walk out the door with it, plain and simple. It's very similar flavors to these two, but the fact that it just is less of those good flavors that I'm looking for, it means that it's got to sit down here. But it's still more than Natty Light's giving you, because Natty Light's pretty close to water. God bless. And right now I feel there's a giant gap here between Coors and Bud Light and then the rest of them. He's pretty close. We got one left. Bring in number 6. Oh, it's a Miller Lite. Look at there. A fine Pilsner beer. Oh, cheers. Miller Lite. Yeah, what was I about to say? What was that about? Oh! GetInPlaceShop.com, or go to AL Ostrich to get cool shirts in my shop like this Kudzu landscaping. Get it? We got y'all covered for free. It'll grow on you. You get it? Those are jokes like about kudzu. Anyway, there's more in the website. Like this sweet Blizzard 93 shirt. This one's extra cool because we did a back and it shows all of the cities in each state that had the highest amount of snow in each state with the total. Right there, it's a cool shirt. I like it a lot. Anyway, check that out. GetInPlaceShop.com. Last one, Miller Lite. Here we go. Ha! It is 7:30 a.m. by the way. Miller Lite. Yeah. don't like the hop flavor on that. It might just be, this might be a bad batch. I do think this is one of the ones that I got at the Dollar General that was not refrigerated. Yeah, let's try another one. I'll see if we were close on any other ones. The Bud Light's the next closest. It'll expire in November. And that's the thing, some beers will get skunky on you on that expiration date. Some won't. Some will stay just fine for months after the fact. Miller appears to be one of those that goes bad before. And the fact that it just came from Dollar General, just suspect in general. General. Now, slightly less offensive. Yeah, that one's better. This one, okay, that was weird. Woo, see you later. It is a very different hop. It's more closer to the Coors hops, but it is smoother. And it's kind of a mid-sec. I feel like it kind of lands in the middle there. I don't feel like it's that forward, and it doesn't leave a bad aftertaste. It's kind of right there in the middle of your tongue. It's almost like baseline beer, I feel like. It's just kind of like, boop, right in the middle. A good light beer? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. This is one of those that I don't think that I would, I don't know, I have drank a lot of those, I think, on the beach. Wow. It just having it up here with the other ones, I'm realizing it is different. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where the science kicks in, you know? It's up here. It's up here in the top. It's definitely, I can lock this in. I can say 6th place, Natty Light. I can say 5th place, confidently, Busch Light. It's better than Mick Ultra. This is the great American battle right here. I mean, you think the greatest rivalry in America is like Yankees and Red Sox, Alabama, Auburn? No, it's Bud Light and Miller Lite. There it is. I feel like I could burp for an hour. Hello. In conclusion, none of them were bad. This is the first one of these, but that was just a random, I blame Dollar General for that. And for a lot of things, honestly. I think all these were pretty solid. I think drinkability, I think Coors is probably the most drinkable in most situations. And these were solid, lots of flavor here. And if you just like, I want to drink water, but I also want to buzz, these are for you. Although I'm pretty sure you can just get like spiked seltzer water now. I don't know what these kids are drinking these days. They don't be drinking, they'd be vaping. They'd be buying things with batteries in them. Yeah, there you go. Winner Coors Light, 2nd place Bud Light, 3rd place Miller Lite. We had the big one, big 3 finished in the top 3. I'm surprised. I really thought coming into this, if you had me put money on one, I was gonna think that Mick Ultra was gonna pull away with it. But now I don't know why it became a thing. I can throw away my quarter zips. I'm out of that. I'm back in Coors Light days. It's like 20-year-old Matt is back, baby. Except I'm not. I probably just I'm gonna feel that right there in the morning that I just did. I just pulled something. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, check out the other ones on the channel. If you want merch, then you know where to get it. GetInPlaceShop.com. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click the bell for notifications. I promise not to spam you. Love you very much. Bye. Drink responsibly. Do that.